Hey everybody, Cannon here for More Technologies. In this video, we are going to be discussing how to design snap mount inserts in Fusion 360. To start, what is a snap mount? Well, it's basically a standardized way to mount things onto the MOREbot ecosystem. The reason this exists is because designing parts that can snap onto wooden dowels can be pretty tough. So we designed this snap mount that allows you to just design these two little rectangles that add onto a part that insert into the snap mount so that you can then snap this on to different dowels. So to start, let's look at the dimensions. These are the dimensions for the snap mount inserts. It's basically two rectangles that are 1/4 of an inch apart, 1/4 of an inch wide, and a 1/3 of an inch long. And it's also 1/8 of an inch tall. So let's just go ahead and pull up Fusion and get started on this. So to start, I'm going to go ahead and click Create Sketch. And I'm going to select this plane right here. Now I'm going to hit the 2-point rectangle, and I'm going to hover over here, and we'll actually make it a little bit smaller. So you notice how I can type in numbers right here. The first one is the width. For that I'm going to type in 0.25, and then I'm going to hit the dimension tool, select the other line, and type in 0.33. Okay, so this is pretty far off. We want to just bring this right back down. And the other thing I'm going to do is select a line and then construction. And I'm going to hover over the center point and I'm going to drag it out. And for this one, I'm just going to type in, actually don't type anything in, just go ahead and click. So now I've got this line, we'll make it a construction, you can drag around. I'm going to go ahead and make this corner coincident with this point. So now I have this line that drags it. To select that and make it not coincident. There we go. The next thing I'm going to do is hit line again and then construction, and I'm going to just drag this line out right here. Now the reason I did that is so that I can mirror this across. So I'm going to click on create, then click on mirror right here. It's asking me to select the objects. I'm just going to highlight over these right here, or you can just select them. And then for the mirror line, I'm just going to select this line right here and then hit OK. Now I'm going to hit the dimension tool and click on this line and this line. And between these two, I'm going to type in 0.25. All right, so now I have my rectangles. Now I can just make the body of whatever I want to create. And I'm just going to use a random example. So I'm going to drag out, I'm going to hit construction. I'm going to drag out a rectangle. And I'm going to make this line coincident with this point. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and make this. Let's make this line, we'll say 0.5. Great. So now, when you design a snap mount insert, you want to make it to where two snap mounts can sandwich it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create, and then mirror. And again, I'm going to select the objects. I'm just going to select over these objects here. And for the mirror line, I'm going to select this one. Oh, it thinks that it's an object. I got to deselect it. There we go. And here we go. All right, hit OK. And there's my object. And just for the sake of creating something, I'm going to put a circle in the middle. And we'll just type in 0.5. There we go. There we have our sketch. I'm going to click Finish Sketch. And you can see it here. Now we need to extrude it, so I'm going to click the extrude button, and I'm just going to select all of the faces here. And then for the distance over here, we're going to type in 0.125, 1/8 of an inch, and there we go. There's our snap mount insert. Now I would recommend filleting the edges of this line. It makes it insert a lot easier into the snap mount, and it just makes for a better looking design. So we're just going to type in over here 0.05. And there you go. There's a snap mount insert. Now you could 3D print this and mount it onto your robot. Maybe you could mount like a pin or something in here. But you could add these two rectangles to all kinds of designs. And it makes it really easy to interface with the MOREbot ecosystem. So good luck. And if you make anything cool, please share it on MakerPlace so that other people can see it and print it as well. Thank you, and can't wait to see what you make.